welcome back to Bevvy Live. It is Thursday, which means we are at the amazing Kilchoman distillery. Ross, how are you feeling?
I'm absolutely buzzing for this. Haven't tried the previous releases. I can't wait to get inside and try this one.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Right, here we are at the amazing Kilchoman distillery at the malting floor with Robin, the production manager.
Yes,
what do you do?
correct,
yeah,
yeah.
You make the stuff. That's what you do.
Correct, yes.
Fèis 2024. Obviously, you've got an amazing Fèis bottling this year, which we're very excited to try soon. Tell us about Kilchoman. What's been happening the last few years? What's sort of the style for those that are new to the distillery? What's Kilchoman all about?
Well, Kilchoman's all about is growing the barley on the farm ourselves, which is about 20 to 30%.
Sure.
Got a lot of production.
It is,
Yeah.
yes. And the other 70, 25, 70 is for commercial malt.
Okay.
But yeah, so we've been trying to up our barley fields, so we're actually producing more. And yes, every now and again we'll do a period of unpeated malt.
Yeah. This is the best location to film and drink whiskey.
Oh yeah, totally,
And
yeah.
actually to be physically on barley, talking about that old school, traditional,
Yeah.
authentic way of making whiskey is something you hear about and read about, but don't often get to see. We've done a few Kilchomans previously.
Always been great,
Yeah,
I think.
and always been kind of big and heavily peated,
Yeah.
right? That's kind of, we're here on Islay, we're here on Thursday, it's Kilchoman Day.
Yeah.
But this is something a bit different.
Yep, this is unpeated, like I say, yes.
I am
Which you're excited about.
I'm
Yeah,
really excited.
So basically that was just, like I mentioned, we do schedule in unpeated, just so we've got some in the bank, if you want to call it that,
Sure.
in the warehouse. And yeah, so this is a special one.
Yeah, almost kind of an experimental, being able to play around because you've got the floor maltings. You don't have to stay consistent with core
No, we
range,
can
and
just-
you can kind of do what you want, which is quite
Yeah,
exciting.
it's part of that philosophy to make a whiskey that can, be a distillery that produces whiskey for everybody. Because
Yeah,
smoky whiskey is, for some people, can be an acquired taste. Some people never get there at all. It'd be a shame for those people to,
Each
for
one
Kilchoman.
each one to broaden the market, so you're just,
Yeah.
everyone's getting a chance of tasting
Sure.
our whiskey.
Cool,
Yeah.
very exciting. And this is a limited release. It's from 2 casks, is that
Two
right?
casks, yes, that's
okay.
correct, from 2011.
Sure.
So it's a 12-year-old.
Okay.
Yep.
And it's, what, is it American oak cask?
Yes,
we're
it'll
talking
be,
about?
yes, it'll be
Ex-bourbon?
a
Okay.
Buffalo Trace American oak.
Fantastic.
cask.
Again, that's rare transparency as well. You don't often get to hear about the source of casks and such. We've spoke before about different Islay whiskies and how happy we are to be here. And I've almost been doing like pre-season for the festival. But I can struggle with heavily peated whiskey. I had no idea until today that we were getting to try unpeated.
Your
Kilchoman.
face lit up when you found out.
It'll be my first time ever trying it. So I really am going with quite an open mind, and I guess it's nice because I can kind of forget about what I know about that traditional, maybe more core range that you're offering for the Sanig, Kilchoman, Lochgorm, etc. This one here, bottled at 53%.
53%, yeah.
So generous.
Yeah.
So let's crack it open
Yeah,
and see
I'll
what
let
it's
you
like.
do the honours.
Let
Oh,
Robin
actually,
do
yeah,
the offer.
since he
You
made
sure,
the
you
stuff.
sure you want to do it?
No,
Go
that's
for it,
absolutely-
Robin. It's all yours.
Give me the pressure's,
He's the
pressure's
type
on me
four.
then, isn't it?
But yeah, what?
Oh, wow, look at that.
Oh,
Nice.
what a pro.
Done that before.
Too many times.
It's just,
There we go.
I can't believe where we are.
I know, it's a real
Who's
treat.
first?
I'll go ahead. Thank you very
Look at
much.
that. It's a much more generous pour than I would have.
Absolutely.
Oh,
That's
that's
why
quite
I gave
generous,
I
isn't
gave
it?
the bottle to Robin. So, to celebrate Kilchoman Day, trying something quite special.
Yeah, cheers, gents.
Cheers, gentlemen.
Kilchoman Day.
Cheers,
Let's see what
Kilchoman
we
Day.
think. Wow.
Yeah,
Really fresh bourbon notes.
yeah, lots of, it's like a lemon meringue thing going on for me.
Yeah, loads of citrus for sure. Really
vanilla
fresh.
as well.
Lots of vanilla. Using Buffalo Trace. I mean, it's just not. It's not what you expect, which
No, it's-
which I love, and it entices you into trying something. I don't get much alcohol prickle on the nose
No.
either. 53%.
It's weird. I was going to say, obviously, it's unpeated, and Kilchoman is, is it's not an insanely heavily peated whiskey, but it's fairly smoky. It's still, I don't know, maybe because I know, but I can still tell that it's Kilchoman.
There's that kind of farmy, like almost wet hay. Or,
Agricultural.
yeah. Okay, let's have a little taste.
It
It
smells
looks
delicious.
brilliant. What do you think?
It's lovely. Really, you can tell I'd say it's got some, obviously it's not smoky, it's not peated. It still has that coastal
There's a
DNA
savouriness.
to it, I think. I'd say it's much sweeter on the nose for me. That sort of lemon meringue thing kind of disappears a little bit on the palate.
Yeah.
But it's drinks beautifully at 53%.
I totally agree. Quite sweet in the initial palate and gets a little bit more savoury, but still pleasant American oak notes. It has got that fat farminess, maybe a little bit of wood in it. It's a 12-year-old, so it's a well-aged whiskey as well. And we always talk about, what people don't know, I mean, 12-year-old is a great age, and especially for Islay whiskey, can be so good at a young age when it's peated. But this is really interesting to try something so light and fresh and different. What do you think? Is it the first time you've tried it before?
I've tried it. Straight out of the cask as well.
Oh, very good. That's the proper way.
Which is the proper way.
And so how do you feel about unpeated Kilchoman?
I do like them, because they are pretty smooth, they're pretty approachable, and don't get me wrong, I like the peated whiskies
It's
as well.
fun for you and the team to play
Oh,
with.
I mean,
I
it
suppose.
is good to see different ones in the warehouse, like when you're tasting and trying them.
Yeah. Would the unpeated stock always be kept as single casks or some of it vatted with peated to create something?
Well, I mean, yes, we have been doing these batches of
Yeah.
unpeated, so maybe in the future when we've got a big enough stock profile of them, we will maybe release something bigger unpeated.
And the unpeated spirit, what's it like at a younger age? At kind of 5, 6, 7, is it still a bit kind of raw? Does it kind of develop quite
it
nicely
is still,
with a decade plus of
when you
maturation?
got you compare it to the peated. We haven't actually compared a peated Kilchoman to an unpeated, but that's an exercise I need to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I have added quite a lot of water, as you know. I add a lot of water to, but it does drink really well at the strength that it was offered. And again, it is quite fresh and light still. I mean,
It's opening up now as well. You can-
It's just always got a lovely mouthfeel, I think, Kilchoman.
great texture.
It's just, I've said before, you've had a whiskey with Kilchoman. And that's not just a pure alcoholic strength thing, it's just, complex
Style,
and deep character. This is beautiful. I'm really enjoying this.
And fundamentally, people are maybe just learning about whiskey and learning about Islay, and we say about the texture of whiskey, we really do mean it being thicker and more dense, and it comes from whether it's your fermentation time or it's the size of your stills is really important as well, and that's what makes all these distilleries quite unique. Even in special releases, you're still getting that DNA of Kilchoman, which I am surprised I'm getting as much in an unpeated expression.
Me too. So this one here it's labelled as 100% Islay, which is kind of a significant proportion of what Kilchoman do.
Yeah,
what does that actually entail, 100% Islay?
Well, philosophy of Kilchoman is like barley to bottle, so barley to fields, combined, stored in Islay, malted in Islay, as you can see, around it here. Then it's we mash it, distill it, all the process.
All process.
And then we bottle it over in the bottling hall.
Amazing.
And then
It's a lot of work for you. It's a lot of extra work for you to go for, but obviously a lot of the Kilchoman fans and traditional Kilchoman drinkers clearly appreciate that. And getting that authenticity of being quite old school and quite for a very new distillery. Let's be honest. We've gone for about 17, 18 years now. And so for you to be doing something that a lot of distilleries now have forgotten about, it's all about capacity. You're about 500,000 litres a year at the moment.
Yeah, that's right. This year,
it's just recently gone down. So again, it is an artisanal product. You're not a massive mass-produced distillery.
No. And this
is a great hat. I'm delighted, obviously, because I knew this might be my. It's one of my favourite.
But it doesn't.
This
It
week.
still tastes of Islay. I think. It's not. When I found out it was going to be unpeated, I was like, is it just going to taste like a whiskey? Like, a Space Side or whatever. But there is something about it. It has got that depth that all Kilchomans, for me, possess. But it's a beautiful drop.
Yeah, I'm really glad we're here today so I can get a bottle, to be honest.
I know,
It's one of those things, it's amazing to be here on the day for the distillery.
Yep.
Fèis Ìle was fantastic, my first one.
Yep.
And that was a stunning drop to share with you, gentlemen.
Yeah, real pleasure. So, yeah, thank you so much, Robin, for
Cheers,
having us
thank you.
and
Really
for
appreciate
making
it.
this amazing whiskey.
Yes, and you can see it all around you, all the barley around you. This is the next lot,
Yeah.
which could be unpeated.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Exciting things to come from Kilchoman. Looking forward
It will
as
be,
well.
yeah.
Excellent. Cheers,
Cool.
gentlemen.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks.
Really, really good.
Thank you.
Right, that is a wrap for Thursday at Kilchoman. Stunning distillery, stunning whiskey. Ross, what have you got coming up for tomorrow?
Fèis Friday tomorrow, so we have Bunnahabhain and Jura. If you enjoyed this one, make sure to like, leave a comment and let us know what you think about the video so far.
Fabulous. Stay tuned, we'll catch you tomorrow.
Cheers.
That is lovely stuff.